Blessings. Mystic GLoLady here. I am making this special recording, and it is the fact that I am tracking down my pirates and the hackers and those who have been undermining my work since I was in the glow-in-the-dark industry back in 2003. And I'm getting tired of it. I've been tired of it. I mean, stop. Seriously. If you are stealing my materials, ideas, in any form or fashion, then I am demanding you to stop. If you are going to steal and compensate me in no form or fashion, then I'm going to take direct action. And my direct action, okay, I'm going to tell you what you do comes back to you. What you do comes back to you. What you do comes back to you. So mote it be. Now I'm taking names and numbers, and when the time comes, I will be contacting the appropriate authorities. So just to give you a heads up, please stop. Okay? It's not fun. Alright? If you want to use my work, then contact me. Okay? That's very, very important that you contact me. If you want to be a fan, Mystic GLoLady at Gmail. Contact me. That way you know you are getting me and you're not getting an imposter, because there are many people out there who are profiting from those who speak prophetic wisdom. And that is a not so nice. Okay? And in divine love and light, what you do comes back to you. So I wish you well. And those of you who would like a private consultation, remember how I said to get a hold of me. Okay? Mystic GLoLady at gmail.com. That is the real me. Okay, you can put GLoLady in the internet, and really there's a whole bunch of imposters coming up there, but check me out on Twitter, check me out on Facebook, alright, and on YouTube, GLoLady, alright. And for those of you who thought you have had readings with me since July, I'm sorry to inform you, but yeah, there's only a couple of readings that I have done, alright, and those were personal, contacted, not through the internet or online. So if you have had what you thought was a reading by Mystic GLoLady, okay, my real name, as in on my birth, married, Lisa Bain Landis, divorced, still the same as, but I go as GLoLady, and I've been GLoLady for a long time. I was born a mystic, so Mystic GLoLady is who I am. Okay, so if you would like a reading or a consultation, please contact me, Mystic GLoLady. Now, I stopped right in the middle of recording December 2015's readings because I've uncovered, and let me think, Mystic Mama. Don't go to Mystic Mama. Mystic Mama is stealing your videos, and then it is infecting people's computers. So mysticmama.com, I think that's what it is. I'll have to check my recorded evidence to find out exactly. But yeah, ding dong, it's time. Okay, so by all the power granted in divine love and light, what you do comes back to you. May it be good, may it be light, may it be bright, may it be joyful. May it be kindness unto others, and kindness to you it shall be. So mote it be. Woohoo! Mystic GLoLady. Hello, how are you, Cancer? This is your divinatory reading for December 2015. I had to make sure that I got it right this time, because Geminis, it was like 2016. I just got done doing 2016's, well, it didn't just get done. I had some slight delays. My life is never dull and boring, and you just saw the clip right before, and yeah, it's like, oh, I'm so tired of the hackers and those who are thieving, and planetarily, you know, yeah, we're going to be kicking your butt very shortly, because, you know, the corrupt are going to be exposed, and it's just how it is. So, what I'm going to do is start it out with the first house. And Cancer, being that you are your sun sign, we're putting your sun sign into the first house. And the first house is reserved for the Ascendant, and that is your time of birth. So if you know your time of birth, then that is what goes in the first house, and listen to that also. And if you know your moon sign, listen to your divinatory reading for your moon sign, because that will explain you emotionally. Okay, that's why when you hear the readers talk about, you know, the general, it's a general reading because we're putting you into the first house. Okay, so Cancer, the I feel energy. Hello, Bella. Did you want to come and say hi? You want to come and say hi? Before I get started, do you? Come here. Come here. This is my precious Bella May. Yes, she's such a sweetheart, aren't you? Yes. Oh, is that what it was? You heard me putting something into my mouth? Huh? Yeah. I gave her a piece of that before. It's one of the Ricola effervescents where it fizzes. Did you notice? She smelled what it was, and she's like, okay, I'll go back up to my princess throne. And that's exactly what she's on her princess throne. So, Cancer, on the bottom you have the devil, the chaos, the energy, what's been going on. Put it beneath you, put it behind you. Okay, the devil is a change and transformation, and that's pretty much what December, if not 2016, is going to be. It's going to be a big time change and transformation. So, in your first house of self, your body, your appearance, you have the Princess of Pentacles. So you're feeling pretty good about yourself, and that's a great thing for December. It's like, yeah, you're learning that, you know, your health is your wealth, and putting the energy and taking care and being good to you. Okay? If you're not good to you, why do you expect others not to be? Okay? So in your second house of your earnings, possessions, and wealth, you have the energy of Leo. Right now, Cancer Ascendant, you would have in your second house the energy of Leo. Right? So you have the the Five of Swords, the defeat. And that just flipped right out of my fingers. I swear it did. Alright? Now, just because you're feeling pretty good, do not use, okay, your credit cards too much and spend too much. Alright? Remember, you know, sometimes just giving someone your time is the best present of all. So don't blow too much of your resources this month. Alright? Don't think that you know, the money is going to buy you love. That bigger present is going to buy the best. You know, think about more of the home crafted gifts that you can give. Somebody's time, you know, somebody that spent their time on you is kind of like more important. Okay? Now, in your third house of communications, all right, we have Virgo. Virgo is the I analyze. And your third house is your communications, your short distance travels, and you have Jupiter. Jupiter is there at 21 degrees of Virgo, and it's going to stay in Virgo, ending at 23 degrees. Okay, so communications, short trips, are you organizing them for specific purposes? Because they will be multiplied. Okay, there goes Ms. Bellamy. Now, in your third house, you have the Magician. Alright, so if you're worried, you know, about how you're going to get it all, because you have a whole bunch of obligations and short trips and you know, communications, and you have a lot of work to do, and you're wondering how you're going to get it done, all it does is, or all you have to do is start with the first one. Okay, yeah, that list might look long, but if you check it off one at a time, if you do one day at a time, which one is the most important? You know, you have what, 30 days? 31 days in December. Okay, alright, it's the holidays, so crunch time. You know, 2 calls in a day, 30, you know, there you go, knock it out. That's how you do it, one at a time, magically. Magically, you'll get it all done. You will. Now, in your fourth house, okay, in the fourth house of home, we have Libra, and we also have Venus at 26 degrees of Libra, and it will be there until the 6th, when it will go to 0 degrees of Scorpio, and it will end the month at 0 degrees Sagittarius. So Venus is going to be moving. Okay, it's going through 3 constellations in December. So Libra, you know, the balanced, you know, where's the love, where's the beauty? It's all balanced at the beginning, and then it's coming into Scorpio on the 6th, and that's a little bit more passion. Okay, a little bit more passionate love, and that's coming into your 5th house of fun. So you're going to be having a whole lot of fun, because that encompasses Christmas. So Christmas will be a joyful time for you, and then Venus goes into Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is fun loving also, but it will be a joyous holiday season for you. Okay, so it's all good. Remember that. Even out of bad comes good. Alright? Even if it's only you find out who your good friends are that come out of the bad times. Alright? So remember, what perspective are you looking at it? But I'm saying good stuff from Venus. Alright? Good stuff from Venus. And then you also have Mars. And Mars is there at 10 degrees of Libra, and it will stay there until the 28th. Or, I'm sorry, it'll stay there till the end of the month, and it'll be at 28 degrees. Alright, 28 degrees. It's not quite out of Libra yet. There's 30 degrees in each constellation. So in your home, you have the Nine of Swords, the despair and cruelty. All right. Now, is that what you're talking about that needs fixed, that you have to spend some money? Okay, the money on the home. Is that what you are worried about? Fixing it? People coming, going? What is it with the home? What is it with the home? What is it with the home? You know, home is where the heart is. And remember, the Magician in the 3rd house, all right? If they can't be there in person, call, all right? Call, communicate. And if you're feeling that they still can't, remember the heart, all right? People we are connected with feel us, all right? That's why when you're thinking about somebody and the phone rings, okay? You know, those divine interventions that come upon us, all right? So I have found that worry is a wasted energy, and thought creates form. So if we can, you know, prayer creates miracles, or we can pray for a miracle, and miracles do occur. So use good energy, all right? Use good energy around the home. Now, in the 5th house of fun, we have the Princess of Swords, all right? Don't be letting, you know, too much fun, all right? Having too much fun affect the home life, all right? Because, you know, home life, you know, things are looking good. Don't let it upset you, all right? Now, in the 6th house, 6th house of health, work, service, daily routine, you have Sagittarius. Now, the sun is in Sagittarius at 8 degrees, and on the 23rd, it will go to 0 degrees of Capricorn, and then it will finish off the month at 8 degrees of Capricorn. And this is in your 6th house. Now, you also have a new moon. The new moon is on the 11th in, of course, Sagittarius. All right, this is the 6th house, Sagittarius. You got a bunch of energy because remember you have Saturn. Saturn's the Lord of Karma. All right, the cosmic teacher. And you also have Mercury there. And Mercury is at 15 degrees of Sagittarius. On the 11th, it'll be going into Capricorn. But at the 1st, it's right there. So when you're talking about at the beginning of the month, and you're talking about health, work, if you are not aware of and you're only as sick as your secrets. So if you have not learned your lesson in indulgence, okay, December, you might consider a new approach, all right? That new moon is in there. So that's new beginnings in taking care of your health or your work, what kind of work. And we have the Prince of Wands, okay? The Prince of Wands, that, you know, that is some work. You know, take your health into your own hands. What do you need to communicate in order to? Because when we keep it in, okay, outside manifests as illness within. So if something is going on outside of us and we internalize it, all right, we take it to our guts, all right, where is it in there, you know, affecting us? So, you know, whether it's health, whether it's work, all right, you're going to have to take things into your own hands with it in order to make a change, all right? And there again, making a change is, you know, communicating, doing something about it. Now, in the 7th house, you have Capricorn, Capricorn energy, and you have Pluto there, and Pluto is that change and transformation, and there's a lot of things that are going on, okay? There's a lot of things that are going to be ramping up, because, yeah, we have Pluto square Uranus. I'll talk about that at the end, a little bit more about the heavy duties that are coming, because, you know, yeah, it's heavy duty. Pluto is in Capricorn 14 degrees, and at the end of the month it'll be 15 degrees. And I have the 8 of Cups, the abandoned success, and now we have Thomas, who is checking out what is going on here. Everybody was sleeping. Everybody was quiet. Yeah. Until I start. First Bella, now Thomas. So, relationships, 8 of Cups. Alright. Those who drain you, excuse me, you're going to have to let them go. Alright? The painful relationships that are affecting your home, you're going to have to let it go, you know, this month. There's going to be a lot of change, a lot of transformation that's going, and if it's not going good, then you've got to get rid of it. You know, if it's not working, you know, I mean, there's a thing, if it's, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it needs fixed, yeah, you're going to know it in December. Now, in your 8th house of other people's money, it's inheritance, taxes, past life relationships. You have the 6 of Swords, the earned success. So, it looks like good things are coming through other people. Other people will come in and help you, but you have to let other people know that you do need help. Okay? That's a biggie. Alright? Thomas. Say, watch out, Thomas. He just knocked it all down. Told you my life was never dull and boring. Alright, so, going back to the 8th house. Other people's money, we know that's going to be good. The 9th house, alright, the 9th house is higher learning, alright, spiritual quest, long distance travels, Pisces energy, the I believe, alright, and you have the Neptune energy, illusions, delusions, but also a spiritual, alright. So, the higher learning of spiritual things, alright, getting a partnership with, alright, the Judgment card is in there, getting a partnership with a higher connection. You know, stop playing the God of our own life. It was the wise men who followed a star to find Jesus, but wise women follow the stars to find God. And God is slang for good, orderly direction. Okay? So search for that connection to something greater than, okay? You know, what are you plugging your Christmas lights into? You know, what kind of power source are you using? Is it a power to bring light into the world? Or is it a power that pulls, and it pulls the light, and it brings darkness? Okay, so, yeah, what are you plugging into? I do the divine white light. Okay, now, Aries energy in the 10th house, energy I am. You have Uranus, unexpected. Unexpected in your career. You have the Hierophant. Alright, the Hierophant, let me think about it. What am I going to do? What kind of inspirations do I have? Start writing down those thoughts of inspiration, those thoughts of invention. Even if it's unusual, it's what inventions are. They're different because nobody's thought of them before. Okay? And, yeah, okay, you can always, beg to differ, but write them down, okay? Write them down. Those thoughts that come to you for your career, write them down. Write them down, think about it, but write them down, all right? Doesn't mean that you have to do anything other than write them down, all right? Keep an idea book, all right? Especially, Uranus is there. Uranus is in your career house. What kind of new things can you create? What are you thinking about new things that you can create? Okay, what's up in your career? Now, in the 11th house of friends, associates, hopes, and wishes, you have the Taurus energy. And you also have the 9 of Cups. So, it looks like you're going to be very happy, your hopes and wishes. Your hopes and wishes, everybody comes home for the holidays, Just because everybody comes home for the holidays doesn't mean that there's, not going to be maybe a little bit of, conversations that need straightened out, okay? So, Gemini in your 12th house, okay, that skeleton closet, all right, the 12th house of karma, secrets, enemies, institutions, jails, the full moon, what is ending in there, all right, the full moon on the 25th, and it is at 26 degrees of Gemini. All right, for Christmas, for those of you who celebrate that holiday, it is the Christmas season, but a full moon, and you have the 4 of Swords. Okay, so what needs to be said? That's a biggie. Hello, Belle. Excuse her. What needs to be said needs to be said, all right? Speak your piece. You're only as sick as your secrets, and those secrets that need to come out of the skeleton closet, now would be a good time to do it, okay? Especially if that communication's in the second house with the 4th house, with the relationships, it's like you're going to have to say what you mean what you say what you mean, but it is very, very important. Now, as I was talking about planetarily, you have Pluto square Uranus. Okay, that's all month. And that's, a breakdown for new. Relationships, your career. What is your career? Are you going into a new, different kind of career? Now, the sun is conjunct Saturn at the beginning of the month. And that is, who are you? Okay? The sun in Sagittarius. And you have... let me see, where do we have, Saturn, that's in your 6th house of health, of work. So it's, who are you? Are you taking care of you? Saturn square Neptune at the beginning, it's going to ease up at the end. But these are all planetarily in taking off the rose-colored glasses and being true to you. Okay, it's going to be a pressure 4, and kind of pretty much the whole month. I mean, it's okay. The 4th to 11th, especially, you have Mercury square Jupiter. So think before you speak. The same thing with the full moon on the 25th. Just think before you speak. Okay, that's a biggie for December. Say what you mean what you say, don't say it mean, but watch the communications, watch giving too much money to family, the home, relationships, whether it's giving too much money, too much energy, okay? Holidays are hard, and sometimes the best thing that we can do is detach with love, okay? You don't have to like them. You just have to love them, okay? And forgive them for not being as perfect as you are. We know we're not perfect. So why do we hold others to our perfect standards? All right. So as I said, yeah, a little bit of irritation, friction in the communications. Don't be blowing it. Don't be blowing it and then blaming it on them. Okay. If you're going to give because you can, and not because you're expecting something back. Now, if it's a loan, yeah, okay, get it in writing. Get it in writing. All right, get it, so that you both understand, because yeah, it can strap you financially if you don't. So, Cancer, see you, love you, bye.